Hi India, this is Anchal Puri on Spotify with Taaza Talks. Today we are welcoming our esteemed guest, जो टैरो गाइडेंस, क्रिस्टल हीलिंग और माइंडसेट कोचिंग के थ्रू लोगों की अवेयरनेस, इमोशनल क्लैरिटी और बैलेंस लाइफ की तरफ गाइड करती हैं। उनका नाम है शिल्पा गोवेकर, हमारे स्टूडियो में आ चुकी हैं एंड ताज़ा टॉक्स के प्लेटफॉर्म आभारी है कि शिल्पा मैम हमारे स्टूडियो में आई हैं। So thank you very much. Shilpa ma'am, welcome.
हाय अंचल जी, हाउ आर
नमस्कार।
यू? नमस्ते, कैसे हो आप?
मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ, आप बताइए।
आई एम गुड एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर हैविंग मी ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ ताजा टॉक्स.
थैंक्स टू यू।
सो नाइस ऑफ यू.
जी
सो
जी
नाइस ऑफ
जी
यू.
जी। सो मैम, सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी, आपका एक छोटा सा इंट्रोडक्शन हमारे व्यूअर्स को दीजिए।
सो आई एम शिल्पा गोवेकर, फाउंडर ऑफ रेमना. रेमना मेरा ब्रांड है, जो मराठी वर्ड है एक, एंड उसका मीनिंग है ओ माई माइंड. सो एज यू कैन सी फ्रॉम द मीनिंग ओनली, एवरीथिंग रिलेटेड टू योर माइंड. I'm a tarot consultant, mindset coach, and a crystal healer. I call myself a tarot consultant, not a reader, because I people come for consultation to me. They just don't do readings. There is something more than a reading for them over here.
हम्म।
And I'm in this business for last 6 years now. जब कोविड शुरू हुआ और लोगों के बिजनेस ठप हो गए, इनफैक्ट मेरा बिजनेस शुरू हो गया था. और आई एम अ रजिस्टर्ड फार्मासिस्ट बाय प्रोफेशन. और फार्मेसी के बाद अगर मैं यहाँ पे आई हूँ तो देर इज समथिंग इन इट.
Yes.
So this is what I am.
Okay. So ma'am, many people are curious about tarot. So how do you explain tarot reading to someone who doesn't believe in it?
Usually, I tell them that they don't need to believe tarot as they believe a religion, right? Tarot is basically a mirror. तो tarot को एक mirror की तरह देखो. It reflects or it surfaces whatever is inside you. So maybe the patterns, the emotions, the thoughts, the possibilities. वो वक्त आपके जो अंदर है, वो आपका बाहर आता है. So tarot is more than magic. It is more of awareness, more of reflection, more of perspective. How you look at things.
Okay. Can tarot really predict the future, or is it more about understanding our present energy and mindset?
See, those who want to do fortune telling, they do fortune telling, right? But I look at it at a different, like a different way. Basically, future is never fixed in stone. So, what does tarot do? Tarot shows you the trajectory of your energy based on your current situation, based on your thoughts, based on your mindset. So, if nothing changes, then the future will be as shown. But if there will be change in the awareness which you have, then obviously the future can change. So
Okay.
I look at tarot as a conscious decision making tool rather than a fortune telling tool.
Acha. Okay. So, ma'am, what was the moment in your life when you realized that tarot and spiritual guidance were your true calling?
It's mostly happens that these things don't we don't go to them, they come to us, right? ऐसे कुछ तो लाइफ में होता है जिसके कारण आप ये चीजें फॉलो करने लगते हो.
जी
That is called as a calling. The
जी।
purpose comes to you. You don't go to the purpose searching for it. So ऐसे कुछ situations मेरे लाइफ में हो गए थे जहाँ पे I was stuck up and I was not finding the answers, and that time tarot came in my life. When I started learning tarot, what happened was I completely changed. I transformed. So people around me could see the difference. I could see the difference in myself. And there I realized that this is such a wonderful tool. If it can create so much magic in my life, I mean, I can really help a lot of people with it. And so I started using it on people, and like I started doing tarot readings for people. And I see what is more important is I love to help them understand their life better. So tarot tells them how their life is, where they are standing, and how they can move on, more of a present than the future.
Perfect. So, in today's fast-paced world, why do you think people are turning more toward spirituality and conscious living?
See, success is coming faster in life, but that inner stability is not moving at the same pace. वो आपने हिंदी में मूवीज में सुना होगा कि सब कुछ लिए मिला है अभी लाइफ में, लेकिन कुछ थोड़ा सा बाकी रह
Baki.
जाता है.
Yes.
1.1% always stays behind. So basically that must be the reason why people are going more into spirituality than only success. because there is always some confusion, some disconnect that is there. Though you have all the opportunities, all everything around you, all the technology is there, opportunities are there, but still there is something you miss, and that's the reason why people go towards spirituality, I think.
Right. So, have you ever experienced a tarot reading that shocked you because it came true later?
I think most of the tarot readings they do come through, and absolutely it has surprised me. I always tell people, my clients, that tarot amazes me. Tarot simply amazes me. But what more I love about tarot is the way it tells them the patterns in their life. So it surfaces out all the patterns in the life, and then the people realize where they are going wrong. And the awareness that it creates, they get so much clarity. When they come here, they go here lighter and with more clarity. And that really, I love it. I just love that.
Right. Ma'am, mindset plays a big role in success, in your opinion. Okay.
Absolutely.
So, how does a person mindset influence their financial growth and opportunities?
You know what? Money grows the way forest grows. So, how does a forest grow when the soil is very healthy? So, even money will grow if your soil is very healthy. And what is the soil for money? The soil is your money mindset. So if you have an amazing money mindset, again here you take example of two people. One might have both might have the same opportunities, the same income, and the same qualifications. But the one who believes that growth is possible, who takes risks, and who keeps on improving on his skills, that person usually grows. So your soil, your mindset has to be really, really right.
Okay. But ma'am, many people work hard but still struggle with money. So, do you think the real issue is often their money mindset rather than their effort?
Hard work is important. I mean,
Yes,
there is no other way for hard work,
of
right?
course.
But most important thing when it comes to struggle is basically we are stuck up in certain limiting beliefs. So there are so many limiting beliefs which do not let us take the right decisions,
Mm-hmm.
because somewhere we have always have that in mind. Suppose that I am not good with money, or I cannot earn better. So if you are carrying that belief throughout in your inside, then how are you going to improve? How much hard work you give, you are just going to just survive. You won't be able to thrive. So mindset is very important. It plays a very important role. You have to really release those limiting beliefs which are there inside us for years, right? From childhood they have been put into us. So those beliefs has to be released and new beliefs has have to come inside.
Right. So, what are some common limiting beliefs about money that stop people from becoming financially successful?
Money is the cause of all evil. I think that is the most important one. People feel rich people are greedy. Then there is something like, if I become rich, I will lose my values. Then people come to me and say that spiritual people should not charge.
Yeah,
So, right? Spiritual people should
that
not charge,
happens.
as if money and spirituality does not go hand in hand. Abundance and spirituality does not should not go hand in, something like that. So
Yes,
there are
yes.
many, many. I mean, we have identified nearly 30 to 40 limiting beliefs only surrounding money.
Absolutely right. ये तो मैंने भी देखा है.
Mhm.
So, ma'am, how do crystal and energy healing actually influence our emotions and mental state?
Um, have you even anytime heard music? अगर आप कभी दुखी हो या you are exhausted or what, so you listen to music and your mood changes. Crystals act similar way. You use certain objects and then your state of mind changes. So crystal has a similar way of working. They are anchors. So they anchor your energy. So अगर आप ऐसे समझो कि आप नाव लेके जहाज लेके समुद्र में जा रहे हो, and suddenly there is a storm and you are not able to move ahead and you have to stay there, and you need an anchor, right? So crystal anchor you the same way in your life. अगर आपका फोकस आपको फोकस लेने लाने में मदद करता है, it gives calmness. So your intentions become good. You get grounded with crystals. So they play various roles. And they work
Okay.
on the chakras also. As you know, that various color crystals, they work on the chakras
Yeah, yeah,
also
yeah.
to activate them. They are
Okay.
beautiful. They are sentient beings. So they have a beautiful energy, very subtle energy.
Okay. ये सुन के तो मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे आप क्रिस्टल्स में बहुत बिलीव करती हैं.
Actually, I was a non-believer who became a believer. So ऐसे है ना, मैंने अभी तक जितना भी कहा है टैरो, I was a non-believer because I was a science graduate. Crystals, somewhere I was not, but then I have seen the magic of crystals, and I just love them. I just love them.
Okay. So, ma'am, many people struggle with anxiety and confusion. How can spiritual practices help them gain clarity in life?
See, basically, एक anxiety confusion क्यों होता है? Because we overthink about the future,
Hmm.
and we are literally disconnected with the present. So we have to work on those two things. Slowing down. I think the first and foremost thing is slowing down. And people say that we cannot even sit for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Meditation hota nahi hai, but you don't need to meditate, right? You have to slow down. Means what? Let the thoughts come. Whatever thoughts come, let them go. Do not get stuck up in them. So obviously, slowing down helps. Secondly, you have to have a daily ritual, a daily reflection. So
Hmm.
it can be meditation, it can be something like journaling. If you don't want to meditate, you can start journaling, some contemplation, sitting with yourself and trying to find the answers within. For that,
Hmm.
also, you have to stay quiet for some time.
Hmm.
Then you can do yoga. So, whatever can help you reduce the noise in your head, I think that will help you tackle the anxiety and stress.
Absolutely. Ma'am, what are the most common questions people ask during tarot readings
Uh,
sessions?
to me, mostly entrepreneurs come. So entrepreneurs
Okay.
want to know how they work with their business. Then, if they have certain choices, then which one would be better for them. Students come to me if they want to go for further studies. They come to me. Obviously, relationship readings are like people do come to me for relationship readings a lot. So various questions they
So
ask.
you give remedies also.
Remedies with respect to crystals, with respect to some guided visualizations, with respect to EFT. But in tarot, it's more of clarity.
Okay.
More of
So what is
clarity.
the biggest misconception people have about tarot readers and spiritual guides?
That we have some supernatural power or we do something voodoo. And I feel that we are more of guides. We are more of facilitators of awareness because there is no supernatural power in any of the tarot readers, and we are not going to fix anybody's future. We can only guide as to if a particular path is taken by you, where are you going to reach? So we are just facilitators of awareness. That's all. The way I do it, at least.
Okay. If someone wants to start their journey towards conscious living, so what are the first three steps they should do?
Conscious living, again, as I said, that you have to have a reflective this daily routine or a ritual. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to slow down. You have to do meditation. You have to do yoga. You have to do something which can calm you down. And I
Mm-hmm.
think a very important thing one should do is the energy you surround yourself with. So for a conscious living, you should be aware of the energy you surround yourself with. Maybe the people, the habits, and whatever TV and whatever. So you have to be very conscious about it.
Okay. Ma'am, if someone wants to develop a strong and abundant money mindset, so what are the first habits or change they should start with?
Start small. First of all, think about always be aware of your thoughts. What are you thinking? How do you think when you talk about money? What are your talks about money? So you have to be aware of that. See, awareness is always a first step towards healing or growth. You start being aware, your conscious living starts happening. So you have to always be aware of what are your thoughts around money, or how you, when you talk to people about money, how do you talk to people about money? Second is you have to have small habits of saving, investing, And then you have to, it's very small habits you can develop. And the third thing is obviously reading, learning, surrounding yourself with the people who actually respect money, and they believe in growing and becoming responsible around money. So when you are surrounded with those people, it automatically comes inside you, those habits.
Absolutely. Let's do one rapid fire round with you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So tarot cards or crystal healing?
Obviously, tarot cards.
Destiny or free will?
I think free will by followed by destiny.
Meditation or manifestation?
It is meditation.
Meditation. Okay. Intuition or logic?
Intuition with logic.
Spirituality or practicality?
I think spirituality grounded in practicality,
Okay. Silence or music?
silence, and sometimes music.
Sunrise or midnight energy?
Sunrise,
Anytime.
sunrise energy.
Manifest dreams or work hard?
I think manifest and then work hard.
Right. Tarot reading for yourself or for others?
Others.
Others. तो आप अपने लिए नहीं कर सकती ना?
ऐसे कुछ नहीं, मैंने तो शुरू ही मेरे से किया था. So 4 months I did tarot only on myself, because when I was learning tarot, I used to do it daily on myself. पर अभी जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. See what happens is when you learn tarot, slowly your intuition also starts developing. अभी
Okay.
अपने साथ बैठो, सवाल पूछो तो अंदर ही जवाब आ जाते हैं. उसके लिए मुझे अभी टूल की जरूरत नहीं है.
Okay.
पर कभी जरूरत पड़ती है देन आई यूज इट. It's not that I do not do completely, but I love doing it for others, obviously.
Right. So one word for life, faith, energy or purpose?
Purpose. Absolutely purpose.
Okay. So ma'am, how can people approach you directly for your services? कहाँ पे आपसे connect कर सकते हैं?
सो एक तो मेरा इंस्टा प्रोफाइल है रेमना_, करके.
जी.
देन मेरा ईमेल एड्रेस पे आप कनेक्ट कर सकते हो. मेरे फोन नंबर्स अगर आप फ्लैश कर सकते हो तो फ्लैश कर दीजिए, तो पीपल कैन कनेक्ट मी डायरेक्टली. एंड आई एम ऑलवेज देयर. आई मीन रेमना इज ऑलवेज देयर 24/7 फॉर पीपल.
Okay. So definitely it was really incredible conversation with you.
थैंक यू
And
सो
thank
मच.
you so very much. And viewers, आपने सुना मैम की क्लैरिटी और उनकी एडवाइजेस, उनके टिप्स, उनकी बातें. सो डेफिनेटली एपिसोड रिलीज होते ही लिंक शेयर कर दिया जाएगा. लिंक के नीचे ही मैम के लिंक्स मिलेंगे. सो अगर सही रास्ते पे जाना चाहते हैं, सही डायरेक्शंस चाहिए, तो मैम के नंबर्स पे नंबर्स फ्लैश कर दिए गए हैं. नंबर्स पे कनेक्ट कीजिए और अपनी सही गाइडेंस के साथ उनको सिलेक्ट कीजिए और उनके साथ कनेक्ट कीजिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच.